stretch your selfish ways. Stay empty, smile you're faking. It shows the lack of change. Still the thought of you just fading. It's just too much to take. We must reconnect all the pieces and lead this on to bury the path that keeps breaking us. Admit to the fact that you can't hold on. Picking up pieces of as they
Yo, 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 what's good, Wolves Den? How we feeling? How we living? How we doing? Are we good? Are we good? Mic check, 1 2 1 2. We're good. Awesome, awesome. Boom, 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 boom.
Come on, Parker. Hear her say daddy.
What about? You said what? Oh. She said she make you want to take a shit. I'm done.
Bruh. Take a bite.
What?
Make her sit in the bathroom.
I've never heard that before. She said, she makes me want to take a shit.
She constipates me. She made me fall heavy. Don't say that.
Love the shirt. Well, thank you, Lynn. Thank you.
Oh wow, we're both wearing our Chris Brown shirts.
You said what?
Man, we're both wearing them.
Oh yeah, we both wearing ours. Yeah.
Mine got holes in it though.
We're 20 today. Didn't even know it.
You were so lucky you didn't just dislocate your freaking shoulder, kid. Get up. Daughter business.
She's Capricorn. She's rambunctious. Cat saying hey.
Hey.
She said hey.
Whoever got that, you know what stuff. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we don't know who, but whoever went on Parker's preschool list, and got her some wish list things. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for going in between wish lists. I know I have a command for a list for Parker, her homeschooling, and I have a den list that has like all the family stuff on there. So whoever went on Amazon and did that, I appreciate you guys for getting my daughter some things. I appreciate y'all. Y'all, I have decided to bring my reactions to Twitch. So we are currently live on YouTube and Twitch right now. Giving the people the chance to pick their poison, you know? See how it sounds. Oh, that sounds good. It sounds groovy, baby. Can't just put it like this and then hit it with the yeah. Hey, you dropped this. That's actually hilarious. I'm gonna lie. All right, y'all. Let's check. Let's check the list. I know I just saw Emily in the chat earlier, right? We got, let's see, I got on the skip the line, we got Emily, we got Bubble, we got Cherokee, we got Lynn. I don't know. Let's see. What's going on, Bubba? Yep, Emily is here. Everybody's here on the skip the line. So, like I said, y'all, we are now taking our talents both platforms. You know, you never know. So, you know, some people are like that. Some of y'all like to use YouTube only. Don't ever be on Twitch. And some people like to be on Twitch and don't really use YouTube unless it's like looking up videos and stuff, you know? So I was like, you know what? Let's bring it to both worlds. So spread the dream. So I'm putting the Twitch, putting the Twitch link in YouTube and the YouTube link over on Twitch. Nah, Jeezy. I've been visiting my sister and brother-in-law in Connecticut for the month. Long story, man. It's a long story. I pretty much have to DM you. Long ass story. But yeah. I'll be back home Saturday. I'll be back home Saturday. Yep. I'm trying to figure out what the missus want for dinner though. Like, hopefully how do I say this? All has become well. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Long story short, I had to, show up for family. Family was needed. Family showed up. You dig? Pretty much. But yeah, all is well. Hope all is well with you, man. How was the new job and everything, bro? Out here, Mrs. Wolf. You indecisive? Girl, what you want? Burgers, pasta, barbecue. I don't know. I'm hungry now. Burgers. All right, y'all. We got one. We got it at Burgers. Might have got one. That's the case. We eat pizza every fucking day, Matthew. Hell no. Hell no. What happened with that? You can never go wrong with breakfast for dinner, yeah. Oh Lord. All right, y'all. Start us off. We got a request from Emily. We got Lower Bell Bundy. Hopefully, nowhere listening to Ted Bundy. Giddy on up. Giddy on up. Get it. Oh, it's my first time hearing her. I had to subscribe. That bass is nasty. Yo, how old is this? 14 years ago? I knew it was something like that. Cause I'm like, why is it only showing up in 480p? Oh my gosh, look at Mrs. Wolf.
You should hear about mine. A tall drink of water and a pretty little thing. We're kissing on the corner in the pouring rain. Turn my head to get a better view. Oh, Lord, help me, it was you. Didn't love me. I ain't no fool. Didn't love me. No, 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 no. Love, love, you let me down. Making this too easy. Love, love, you let me down. Think you should believe it. Love, love, you let me down. Let me down. No, you won't string me along. You better be moving on. Giddy on up and giddy on out. Oh, I ain't finished. Sit back down. They're acting pretty strange, didn't want to talk. There's a pep in your walk, smiling a lot when you look at your phone. There's a change in your tone. I've been through your pockets and smelled your shirts.
That's some OG country right there. That's some OG country voice. Right? She remind me she could be geez, what's her name? Dolly Parton's cousin or something. I figure out some. Ooh, girl.
I know. But do you see what she's doing? She's following. She got my phone. That's what she's laying here. Look at her.
You watching Daddy? She legit watching him on his phone. You watch me on the phone? Look, y'all. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who is that? Oh.
What is that? Da-da-da.
You might gotta go back out and come back in, Cherokee. You want burgers, babe?
I must ask where my phone.
Yeah, I saw that, Matthew. Yeah. But yeah, my condolences on Twitter, whatnot. Rest in peace to Eminem's mom. All right.
They're acting pretty strange, didn't want to talk. There's a pep in your walk, smiling a lot when you look at your phone. There's a change in your tone. I've been through your pockets and smelled your shirts. I don't wear a wrap in Body Works. Should have seen the signs you were sneaking around. She must be the number on the napkin I found. Didn't love me.
Ooh, not the number on the napkin she found. Ooh.
She must be the number on the napkin I found. Didn't love me. I ain't no fool. Didn't love me. No, 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 no. Love, love, you let me down. Making this too easy. Love, love, you let me down. Think you should believe it. Love, love, you let me down. Let me down. No, you won't string me along. You better be moving on. Getting
It's the she got that edgy smokiness, that little rasp. I can't do it. But y'all know what I mean.
won't string me along. You better be moving on. Giddy on up and giddy on out. Oh, let me tell you, I guess you could say that I was blind. I was blinded by my love. I did everything for you, and now push has come to shove. So let's call a spade a spade. Was it worth the price you paid? Now I am done. I'm the lucky one, and you can sleep in the bed you've made. Didn't love me. I ain't no fool. Didn't love me. No, 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 no. Love, love, you let me down. Making this too easy. Love, love,
like that. It was a bop. It was catchy. It was I like that. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, JC, what up, baby? What's good, man? I had decided to bring, when I'll be an RP and I would say, I mainly do, my main profession, so to speak. I would say my red eyes, my YouTube eyes. I have now brought my YouTube eyes to Twitch. So now I am also on YouTube and Twitch. So yeah. My YouTube reactions I talked about, I'm not going to bring them to Twitch. So yeah. And then vice versa. The RP or indie games that I play, I'm going to bring over to YouTube. So. Double platform over here. You was talking shit to my cop last night. Oh, I was? Which cop? Which cop? I'm pretty sure I know which one. I know I recognize your voice. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I would say yellow spandex helmet. You like that? You like the little RP I gave you real quick? She made you take my mask off and everything just to get spit on your helmet. Blood spit. You like that? Yeah. Improv, baby. I love RPing with you. Lynn over on YouTube giving the gifted 5 memberships. Let's go. If you don't know, over there in Twitch land, 5 memberships. It's pretty much saying she gifted 5 subs. I appreciate you, Lynn. Thank you so much for that love. Let's see. Cardi C, Flyby, our boy Knox, Amy Lynn, and Ollie Olsen. Fucking W Lynn. It was funny. He left the crim side of shit and went, hey man, sometimes you gotta go a different direction and get some, a refresh, Who knows? You might return to crim, you might not. But the thing about it is you're finding your own way in your own RP and stuff. Not everybody has to do the same thing, Everybody seeing cream may be fun, but sometimes you may not want that type of, I personally have tried doing to be in a cop before. I fucking hate it. I didn't have time to try to remember all the call outs and 10-4, I'm 1672, 106.9, 106 in Park. I ain't time for that. Just didn't have the time. Make sure if you guys want some ad-free experience over on Twitch, make sure you guys sub on Twitch. We don't get any ads over here on YouTube. I won't allow it. Yo, Alpha's on deck. What's good, Santa Claus? Y'all, it's Santa Claus. Santa. I feel like Elf. Santa. Yeah, look on DoorDash. Let me know what you want. Yo, Santa's in the chat, y'all. All right, Bubble. Bubble, it's your turn now, Bubble. It's your turn now. We got that carpet man. That carpet man, what does it mean to you? You still here, Bubble? Oh, what the fuck? He's legit a dude draped out in a carpet. Hold on. What? I was not expecting to see a legit dude dripped out in a carpet. When you said, have you heard Carpet Man? I don't know why I thought about like it was some Uber rock band or something, because, you know, I thought about Burning Man for some reason. I don't know. And then legit, I put in this, and that's the first thing I see. Even if you wouldn't have requested it, if I would have been on YouTube just surfing and saw this thumbnail, I would have clicked it. Just like Dirty Loops, I would have clicked it. So I would have been like, what in the Rey Mysterio was going on? So, first time reaction to Carpet Man. What does it mean to you? Let me hit that. Let me hit that sub, hit that like button. What?
Gonna say that you were wrong about yourself and who are you at all. Perhaps you'll say that.
Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. That came through so smooth. It made me sneeze. I was not expecting that. This motherfucker's leave draped out like a carpet.
About yourself and who are you at all. Perhaps you'll say that I am out of my mind, but then you will think about it all night. What if I'm gonna say we are there?
Yo, JC, thank you for that $5 dono. I appreciate you, man.
You just forgot how we got into this game. What if I'm gonna say that you were a fool? Well, let me ask, what does it mean to you?
Ooh, that piano. You know, his voice kind of reminds me of a more sultry, smooth Anthony Hamilton. But let me ask you, what does it mean to you? You know, that's what it reminds me of. Thank y'all for the blessings. That's kind of low-key what it reminds me of, like a little bit of like a jazzier. I don't know.
Ask, what does it mean to you?
That piano.
Doesn't mean to
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
doesn't mean to Giggity boom.
Giggity boom. What? Yo, you right. The voice is very ethereal. Voice is very like otherworldly type shit. I give you that. Like, for real.
Giggity boom. What does it mean to you?
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Wakey, wakey.
Yeah.
Biggest job is what it means to you.
I ain't gonna lie, this is dope.
The circle is endless, honey. Tell it to your lying friend.
Nah. It's how easy he goes from his head voice and a little bit of a falsetto, and then down to almost like mixed. I would say probably chest. He just goes high and straight back to like maybe the lower registry mid of the notes. That is crazy.
Tell it to your lying friend.
What?
Tell it to your lying friend. Whose name is your ego? Able to create a hell and destroy it as well. I've been talking to myself. Learn this spell. How do you know if you are dreaming? So many options have been hidden. My shoe with a goddamn feeling. But this knowledge is forbidden. There's no profit in that freedom of space for the leader. The shadow of delusion only gets bigger. What if there's no me and there's no you? My kingdom's empty and free. What if there's no me? Too many words are going through. curious, human. So could you tell me what it means to...
Yo, this motherfucker is ill. He is nasty. Musically inclined all over the place, but in a good way. We've even got the chest voice, the little deeper notes. We done got the mixed voice of that airy feeling. We done got the fucking head voice with those falsetto notes. Bro is crazy, out of this world. That is crazy. Oh yeah, Carpet Man got my attention. Is that a flute? Is that a flute? I don't know what that is, but it's sexy as hell.
What does it mean to you? Wakey, wakey. Biggest job is what it means to you.
A flute or a piccolo or something, yeah.
Biggest job is what it means to you.
Now, then the birds in the background, yeah. This is like ethereal nature, other world, odd dimension type shit. Hey, that's the quarry on GTA RP. That man just got done mining. Nah, for real though. For real, first time ever listening to this man, that was lit. I didn't think I done fell down a rabbit hole. That was lit. That was crazy. That was top tier. Yeah. That was that was out of this world. I fuck with that. Yo, nah, JC. I'm in Connecticut visiting family for the month. I'll be back home Saturday. Now, Jay, I want to keep it real with you, because you know I've been doing this on YouTube. So the priority list, the $5 list, is a little bit of a queue. You got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 15, 16 songs ahead of you that would be played first. So that's why I have the priority list. That's for people who want to make sure their song gets on the list and they pop in and out when they can. Or if you want to have your song heard immediately, skip the line, skip the queue. That's where that minimum of $20 list comes into play. So all up to you. But if you don't want to wait, you can send another 15. That'll get you on the list, and that gets you played a lot faster than the priority because there's a little bit of a line. Or all right. My boy Jay coming through with that tweet. I don't know. I appreciate you, man. So which one you want? Because you said the $5 tip was Just Pretend by Bad Omens. Amazing band, by the way. But then I saw Morning by Marky. So which one do you want? Do you want the Just Pretend to be the skip the line? Or asshole? Or do you want the Morning by Mark Easy? All right, I got you. Yo mods over on YouTube, I got y'all with the titles with the request over on Twitch. I know some of y'all can't don't want to, go between the two. Make that one let's make it that Lynn, and then erase the other one. W Bubble for Carpet Man. W Bubble. Setting as an Alpha XG fan. Yes. See you at Coachella. Be good, people. I made this month be very good for everyone. I wish you all a great week. You too, Santa. I appreciate you coming by. I saw what you said, babe. I'm just laughing at you. I'm done with you. You're welcome, Lynn. Yeah, I just was in the middle of this because look, Jay. Some people don't take that news, well. They be like, oh, but I paid the $5. Well, I want it now, and I gotta explain it, and they still be upset. And I'm like, look, I got a little bit of a queue. And I don't even say it like that. I'm like, because it's a blessing to have a queue because that means that the community supports me. They ride with me. So it's like, hey, I got a few songs. I got some songs I gotta do before the end. But if you don't skip the line, they be like, you trying to get more money, and I'm like, nah, I'm not. It is not mandatory to ever donate any money, gift subs, membership, none of that. I want everything to stay at the kindness of people's hearts, and if they want to do it, and if they can do it, because then when you start expecting shit like that to happen, you start losing your way. I ain't never gonna lose my way. I've been doing this shit for 8 years now. Ain't never. It's just, nah. So I just appreciate you, Jay, for being cool. But yeah, that's why I'm like, all right then. This motherfucker you fucking sent it. You sent it before I could even finish my sentence. I was in the middle of still explaining it, and he just told me to shut the fuck up in the nicest way. Oh, we did this one, Cherokee. We did shine down a symptom of being human. So you already know. If you want, we can play it again, or we can pick another song. Nah, never mandatory. Exactly, man. It ain't never gonna be mandatory in this channel. They ain't never like that. So I appreciate you for the love, the support for the business, and wanting me to succeed. I for real appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, Bubble. Carpet Man is a W. Carpet Man is a must request. I think she's replacing it. What? How long is this one? Let's see what you got for us, Lynn. This is what I think it is. This is Mr. Ballin. Yeah. All right, y'all. We got Lifehouse, Hanging by a Moment. You got and then you are third on the list. So after this, you got this video, Lynn's video, and then yours, Jay. All right, y'all. Next up, we got Lifehouse, Hanging by a Moment. This one's from Cherokee. Got to run. Night did. No problem, Caprice. Y'all be safe while working. Safe travels. Have a good night. Yeah, pretty much, Bubble. Pretty much is like if you want me to react to a song, record it, and upload it to the channel, it's 25. Let's get it, y'all. Oh, first time listening to Lifehouse. Oh man, that guitar. What that had a bass started though?
Desperate for changing, starving for truth. I'm closer to where I started. I'm chasing after you. I'm falling even more in love with you. Letting go of all I've held on to. I'm standing here until you make me move. I'm hanging by a moment here with you.
Yeah.
Forgetting all I'm lacking.
Oh shit. Is there any way you could play mine before Jay's? Oh yeah. Wait. Oh, is there any way you could play Jay's before mine? Yeah, I can, Lynn.
Forgetting all I'm lacking, completely incomplete. I'll take your invitation. You take all of me now. I'm falling even more in love with you. Letting go of all I've held on to. I'm standing here until you make me move. I'm being by a moment here with you. I'm living for the only thing I know. I'm running and I clutch you where to go. And I don't know what I'm tapping into. Just staying by a moment here with you. There's nothing else to lose. There's nothing else to find. There's nothing in the world that can change my mind. There's nothing else. There is nothing else. There is nothing else.
I like this.
Desperate for changing,
He has a like grungy type voice.
starving for truth. I'm closer to where I started. I'm chasing after you. I'm falling even more in love with you. Letting go of all I've held on to. I'm standing here until you make me move. I'm being by a moment here with you. I'm living for the only thing I know. I'm running in a clutch you where to go. And I don't know what I'm tapping into. Just staying by a moment here with you. Just staying by a moment. Hanging by a moment. Hanging by a moment. Hanging by a moment here with you.
Oh my gosh, W. Holly, what are you doing? You know you're supposed to tell us it's your birthday, so you get the birthday treatment and you get your birthday skip the line. You missing out, Holly. Y'all, she don't even know. But happy birthday, Holly. You forgot about your birthday? Nah, Bubble, thank you for that $25 PayPal dono. We got Jay up next. Jay's up next, but we gotta say happy birthday to Holly, y'all. Everybody, let's bring in Holly's birthday, y'all.
Got a birthday girl right here.
Come on,
What's
y'all.
your birthday girl? That's your girl. What a birthday people at? Trying to get the coochie. That's what you trying to do.
Happy birthday to all the Aries in the
Happy
building.
birthday, motherfuckers. It's all about the Tauruses though, but sorry. Happy birthday. I see somebody come up, bitch.
Happy birthday.
I'm so ready to turn the fuck up.
Ain't nobody ever made up a new birthday song. We've been singing the same one for years.
Happy motherfucking birthday to your stupid ass.
Hey,
Happy motherfucking birthday to your stupid ass.
birthday,
Happy motherfucking birthday to your stupid ass.
birthday,
Do another year with your stupid ass.
Hey, happy birthday to your motherfucking stupid ass.
Whoa. Happy birthday to your stupid ass. Whoa.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to your stupid ass.
Stupid ass.
Stupid ass.
Stupid ass.
Oh, it's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
It's your birthday today. Happy fucking birthday, Holly. Big 32. Big 32. I'll be 34 next month. Big 32. Make sure you let one of the lovely mods know what song you would like for your birthday. And we will get that played for you ASAP. Tony, you go, what? You look, I ain't started twerking on her ass real quick, you know? No. Let me stop. All right, y'all. This one is from the homie JC showing love over on the Twitch side. Again, my boy JC, thank you for that $25 dono. We got Morning by Mark E. Bassey. Mark E. Bassey, blah, blah, blah. Mark E. Bassey. Bassey, right? Was it Bassey? Jay, which one is it? Help! Oh, you know. What up, Carnage? Yeah, that's a dope ass emote. Emoji right there. Bassey, thank you. Which one you won't play, JC? I keep calling him JC or Jay. I know I can call you Jay. It's just weird seeing your name in chat versus just meeting you in RP. Hold on, y'all. I think the miss is trying to order food. Oh, she said, what am I getting for the food? Hold on. Y'all gotta order food. I guess we getting friendlies, y'all. I know which video. Like there's this lyrics video. there's the video actually on his YouTube channel. You know, certain people want certain ones played. Yeah. They got yours, Bubble. I don't care. You choose. Oh, okay. I know, right, Carnage. But this, you know, I'm in Connecticut. I'll be back. God damn it! I'll be back home. I'll be back home Saturday. I'm done with this. I'm done with this code. Connecticut code can kiss my ass. Hold on, y'all. This one is from Jay, y'all. Now, what should I get for a sandwich or from Friendlies? Anybody have Friendlies before? Parker took your phone. Yo, take care, Matthew. Happy recording, man. Happy recording. Are you all good, Matthew? That's good, y'all. I like the piano.
With no makeup on and your eyelash hanging, I would still love you. If you came home late and you kept me waiting, I would still trust you. If the richer man was looking at you, would you stay cold as a statue? Would my love still be good for you? Would you be there in the morning, 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 morning? Would you be there in the morning, 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 morning? Would you stay here from the sunset to the sunrise? When I open up both eyes, be there in
Jay, I like this shit. This shit is smooth on that R&B tip. On that Joe, on that Casey and JoJo. On that, okay, I see you, bro. I see you.
to the sunrise. When I open up both eyes, be there in the morning, morning, morning,
Morning.
Ooh, oh. If I pass out drunk and you check my message and see my exes, would you still believe that it's only just us? and I'm not reckless. Would you know if I ever lay with another lover? We was on a break, babe, and I wore rubber. And would you forgive me? Would you be there in the morning, 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 morning? Would you be there in the morning, 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 morning? Would you stay here from the sunset to the sunrise? When I opened up both, I'd be there in the morning, morning, morning. Ooh, oh, yeah. And last night, I dreamed of a woman, oh, dark brown eyes. Daddy taught her how she know.
That little bit of vibrato. Hey y'all, Jace is the same one. Jace is JC. Or JC is however you spell your damn name, Jay.
Daddy taught her how she know. She brought me to life. She set my soul in motion. And that's only one thing that I gotta know. Would you be there in the morning, 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 morning? Would you be there in the morning, 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 morning? Would you stay here from the sunset to the sunrise? When I opened up both, I'd be there in the morning, morning, morning. Ooh, oh, yeah.
Hey, calm, smooth vibes though, for real. That was a great pick, bro. Everybody has W picks today. That was a good, smooth little pick. I like that little joint. I still gotta figure out dinner. Mrs. Wolf know what she want. I gotta figure out what I'm getting. Hey, this is what I tell people who say that, Jay. I'm like, look, you can dono and request all you want in the channel. That is totally up to you. Ain't nobody gonna put a gun to your head. But if you got a good ass blues playlist, request that shit if you can. Because I love me some blues. I love me some blues. Blues. Singing, anything with a smoky, raspy voice. Pretty much. Blues, R&B, rap, metal. We listen to it all here. We listen to it all. Yo, what's good? Hey, that's the homie right there, y'all. What up, Unc? I saw Tony say, hey, Unc. I was like, well, I don't see his name. I had to go to live chat just so I can see his name. It's crazy. Hey, Jay, be safe to work, man. Hey, what's good, Paul? What's good, Unc? Hey, how was work, man? I know you had a workload today. Are we on round 5 already? We can't be on round 5 already. We can't be on. Are we? Wait, is there no round 4? There's no round 4. Oh, I thought I was tripping. Yo, Mel, have a good rest of your night. We see you tomorrow. Oh, okay. He's a little sassy. All right. Holly, the big birthday girl. Again, happy birthday, Holly. Happy birthday. You made it to
Another one.
trying to figure out what I'm gonna get to eat. They got a bacon mac and cheese burger. Anybody in here have friendlies before? Hmm. Man, this shit is looked like I don't know what I want to get. Yeah. Yeah, why do I always have the most indecisive brain when it comes to picking fucking food? I just don't get it. When it comes to picking food, I'm so indecisive. Anybody else just when it comes to getting food, it's just like you just be like what the fick? I mean, I'll eat anything too, but just when it comes to ordering food, I'm so indecisive because I will eat anything. That's the part that gets me. Fuck it. I'm gonna get the mac and cheeseburger as well. Just fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. All right, cool. I think I figured it out. I just got a mac and cheeseburger, y'all. Mac and cheeseburger don't sound too bad. All right, here's that. All right, I had to order food, y'all. My bad. All right, birthday girl. This is for the birthday girl. We got round 5 of Alien Stage. Let's dive back into this, y'all. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, that's not good. You notice how when she came on, the crowd was like cheering normal, but then Homie came out and the crowd went crazy? Oh, man.
빛이 등져도 돼 넌 빛나는 태양도 잠식시킨 my style 슬픈 눈빛 속에 세상을 다 가진 완벽한 피사체 My savior 가련한 영혼이여 I don't believe you're a liar 나의 어둠과 너의 어둠이 겹쳐질 때 그대로 내
Oh, then all she sees is her, but she's the same person she had to go against. Oh my goodness.
나의 어둠과
The love
너의
story.
어둠이 겹쳐질 때 그대로 내게 맡겨
Because doesn't the other guy have a crush on this guy? I want to make sure I remembered correctly. Dang, man. Imitating her dead girl to throw her off. Oh, yeah. No. This was, you said this was somebody new, Luca. We ain't get back to that love triangle yet. Never mind. But dang, so pink hair girl who had to go against the girl she loved, who by her winning, she ended up getting killed, is going against new dude, Luca. And either he's imitating her or she is seeing her because it's still fresh and it's throwing her off. Pink hair girl won't die. Damn. Oh, that voice. Oh, I like that. I like that. Now, part of me is thinking, like, is she gonna give up on purpose so she can meet the same demise, so she can be with her? I mean, I know she's fucked up because her person. That's how she had to see her person get boom boom. Oh, she chuckling the shit out of him. Is she? Oh! Oh, she got tired of bullshit. She said, "Fuck it, I'm about to just kill you myself." She killed him. I get it, alien stage. They're on the stage and a bunch of alien. Oh, okay. Oh, that piano. Oh, that piano. I'm sorry, the ruler of my heart. I love that. I love that. Come on, no, you better not. No. Right in front of dude. Did they kill her? Oh, wait. No, the rebellion. Now there's a rebellion? Now there's a rebellion who saved her? Cause ain't that the homie from the last one that he got a crush on her? Oh yeah, a crush on the dude. I can't remember. Yo, what? Hey, this shit get good. Oh, this is getting good. It was already good, but oh my gosh. Missing? Who's missing? Who's missing? Huh.
Bruh.
Yo, TNT, what up, baby? That's crazy. What's it? Oh, yeah. Got this one. What?
Girl wants to fight. You see
Yeah.
that on?
What? You gonna leave me home?
Brandy.
You're welcome. Hold on, chat. All right. Sorry, y'all. Had to talk little family stuff with the missus. Fried cubed pork steak, cream corn, fresh broccoli, and cheese rice. Yeah, and biscuits. Yeah, TNT. That sounds good as fuck. Wait. Was round 5 the last one? What the hell? Is round 5 the last one, Holly? How about to say, like, how dare you? How dare you request the last one? You couldn't let me wait. But okay, cool. All right, Bubble, you ready for this? Y'all ready for this, y'all? Delilah Bond. Parker put her coat on and said home. So. Yo, what's good, wolves? Then it's your boy LoccdWolf, and I'm back at it again with another reaction. This time, a first-time reaction. The amazing Bubble Wench requested an upload Hijack, and the song she had for me today is Delilah Bond, Godzilla, Eminem freestyle cover. All I know is when you're covering this song, you better bring it. You better fucking bring it. As I can see, this is my first time hearing her. She is not subscribed to at all. Now she is, but we'll get into this. So anybody out there who's watching, before we get started, I invite you guys to smash that like button, smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more reactions, please, and hit that bell to be notified. We're about to get into this for the first time. Delilah Bond, Godzilla, Eminem freestyle cover. Will she bring it? Let's see. I like the different voices talking. I like that.
What's it really matter when you're never gonna try it and you never wanna bite and they're telling you to try it? In the meantime, watching your every single move, it's just hip on. Oh no, girl speaks truth. What's it really matter if you're never gonna try? What's it really matter if you're only gonna die? What's it really matter if the road won't stop and you're screaming out, please just give me time? Look, I don't have no time to talk to my demons, but I think I passed the mic because they're trying to steal it. I don't need nobody to.
Hold on. What?
What's it really matter if
Hold on. She came out and then she hold on. Let me get my ear holes ready. Hold on.
What's it really matter when you're never gonna try it and you never wanna bite and they're telling you to try it? In the meantime, watching your every single move, it's just hip on. Oh no, girl speaks truth. What's it really matter if you're never gonna try? What's it really matter if you're only gonna die? What's it really matter if the road won't stop and you're screaming out, please just give me time? Look, I don't have no time to talk to my demons, but I think I passed the mic because they're trying to steal it.
She said, I don't have no time to talk to my demons, but I think I'm gonna pass the mic because they trying to steal it. Oh, she on a whole different time zone, y'all. She like, I gotta let them talk their shit.
I don't have no time to talk to my demons, but I think I passed the mic because they're trying to steal it. I don't need nobody to remind me of my worth. The monster in the closet wears my skin like it is hers. I'm a monster.
Ooh, the monster in my closet wear my skin like it's hers. Hold on.
I to remind me of my worth. The monster in the closet wears my skin like it is hers. I'm a monster. You get in my way, I'm a feature to the monster.
Okay.
During the day, but at night turn to a monster.
Shout out
when
Juice
the
WRLD.
moon shines, I'll be sitting on your shoulder.
Rest in peace, Juice
Pretty
WRLD.
little girls, boss bitches when that old girl. Wanna see the world? Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna do a twirl? Do you wanna screw? Do you wanna drive? I've got a cop, I ride outside. Wait, hold up, teeth? Wow, don't bite. I know you said you're freaky, but it's got too much now. Oh, little man, did I hurt your feelings? Your pinky winky's feelings? Huh? I kiss and tell. Huh? You know that well. Cause when you're out.
She said your pinky winky's feelings. No man wants to see this from any female. And on top of that, saying, yeah, I kiss and tell. I just told the whole world, you got a little pinky winky next to your Dixie and your la-la. This is fire. Then she said, but you know about kissing and telling, right? And so you're waiting how guys like to go around and brag about the girls they fucking shit. I'm dead. I'm done.
Yo, Pinky Winky's feelings, huh? I kiss and tell, huh? You know that well. Cause when you're out here screwing every girl, you tell the world Sarah had those tiny tits.
See?
Poppy didn't watch too well. But you didn't give a shit about anybody else when it turns out you're the one on the shelf feeling used like the girls that you toss to the side for the monster within just sees you alive. I'm the monster. You get in my way, I'm a feature to the monster. Normal during the day, but at night turn to a monster. When the moon shines, I'll be sitting on your shoulder. Pretty little girls, boss bitches when they're older. You get in my way. Normal during the day, but
that remind me of Ren. I like that. I like this. This is okay. Top tier. I almost sold y'all my belly button. That would have been too much for this platform. Oh Lord.
Bruh.
About anybody else when it turns out you're the one on the shelf feeling used like the girls that you toss to the side for the monster within just sees you alive. I'm the monster. You get in my way, I'm a feature to the monster. Normal during the day, but at night turn to a monster. When the moon shines, I'll be sitting on your shoulder. Pretty little girls, boss bitches when they're older. You get in my way, I'm a feature to the monster.
Oh, that smoky raspiness.
Girls, boss bitches when they're older. You get in my way, I'm a feature to the monster. Normal till the day, but at night turn to a monster. When the moon shines, I'll be sitting on your shoulder. Pretty little girls, boss bitches when they're boss bitch. Living her life, all in the room with the place that's mine. Living in my bedroom all the time, this makes me crazy, lose my mind. Ah!
She reminds me legit. All right, hear me out, y'all. She reminds me of Harley Quinn. Like legit Harley Quinn. Like if somebody could be Harley Quinn, it's her.
Living in a room with the place that's mine. Living in my bedroom all the time, this makes me crazy, lose my mind. Ah! I'm just sick of the bullshit, sick of the tick, sick of the truth.
That was Eminem right there too.
Play my Barbies like I'm 6. Hello, I'm Delilah. Come, let's play with worms and spiders in the mud. Pajamas, my parents will not find us, but you ruined it, you ruined it. You thought that I meant doing it. Had to beat it with a stick. He tried to show his Willie. Oh shit, I killed him. I don't know what I should do. I've got to put him.
She said, I beat him with a stick. He tried to show his Willie. Yeah, she definitely have Harley Quinn vibes for sure.
Will not find us, but you ruined it, you ruined it. You thought that I meant doing it. Had to beat it with a stick. He tried to show his Willie. Oh shit, I killed him. I don't know what I should do. I've got to put all on my dress and I just bought it brand new. And so they think I'm crazy. So tell me, what should I do? If there's a monster that's controlling me and daring me to, it's not my fault. It's not my fault that I'm crazy. I chew the heads of my bodies and spit them all in the bin. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that you hate me. Yeah, you're here watching me daily and getting pissed that I win. Cause I'm a monster, tied up in a cage, feeling rage at the world I can't change. Getting worse by the day. Sometimes I feel you'll never hear my words unless I'm amplified by money I don't have and fame.
I'm out weird for wanting her and Nova to do a song together. Oh, hold on, y'all. I have to toss the wife my card. Sorry. Love you, be safe. Sorry about that. At least you know it's one take.
Cage, feeling rage at the all in the bin. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that you hate me. Yeah, you're here watching me daily and getting pissed that I win. Cause I'm a monster, tied up in a cage, feeling rage at the world I can't change. Getting worse by the day. Sometimes I feel you'll never hear my words unless I'm amplified by money I don't have and fame. On the mic, you wanna try it. I'm not claiming to be better. I'm just starting up a riot of my own inside my head. I scream until I'm dead. Cause girl within me screaming, but I'm silenced by the hand of the monster. You know what's coming for me? Little do you know what the life gonna be? Little do you know what a girl's gonna do when she's pissed at the world. Nobody wants to say it, but it's true. I know what you.
I like that raspiness she gets in her voice, like that grungy, smoky raspiness when she raps.
You say when you see me in my lane, you wanna see me fall so bad you threw a party just to say you failed. You failed. They're always doubting me.
Hair.
So please excuse me when I make it big and I'll be saying, who were you? The bully from my school, the teacher that you hated wants an autograph from you. It's true, man, cool. You thought I was a fool, but now you wanna party with the coolest girl in school.
Hey.
Wait, stop. I'm just getting started.
I like this. Yeah, this is fire. I liked her flow switches. The flow switches and how she made it seem like she was talking like different versions of herself. And then the vibe she was giving, but that Harley Quinn type vibe. But what I love is that it says Eminem freestyle cover. I don't know why my brain skipped over freestyle. My brain just saw Eminem and cover. And I'm like, oh, okay, so she's covering Godzilla. So it threw me off in a good way that this was pretty much just the beat, but she made the beat her own. It was 100% just her own lyrics. That right there, big respect. Big respect. I love that. It was big respect. Big respect. I am now interested in listening to more of her music. Matter of fact, I gotta make sure. Just heard you for the first time and top tier. Giving me Harley. Yes. Oh, what's up, Jay? That's Jay from State of Mind. What's going on, man? You know, man, living the dream. Just living a dream and taking care of fam, man, you know? Yo, Tater, I see you. I see you, Tater. Yo, what's good, Purple? Hey. We're chilling, Purple, you know? We were on YouTube and Twitch. I decided to share with Twitch what I do over on YouTube, so I might just start doing that, you know? Both platforms. How you been, Purple? Careful with this rabbit hole. She has some hardcore feminist stuff some people might not take to. Some people need to go suck a fart at somebody's butt and stop being so soft. Like, people are going to have different views and talk their shit and do what they want to do with their music. Either you listen to it and you like it or you don't. I hate people who want to make it very known that they don't like a song. Oh, I don't like this song. Then why did you comment? Nice. I'm good. Hope you and the family had a good Thanksgiving. We had a great Thanksgiving. Made some new traditions. Hope you and the family had a good Thanksgiving as well. Hope you're having a good holidays. What time last call? Let's do 7:50. It's 7:43 p.m. for me, so let's do 7:50. Got my debut solo track. Yo, congrats, Jay. Big congrats. All right, y'all, let's see what we got. This next one up. We got the creepiest attic in America leaves Detective Shook. We got some Mr. Ballin. You guys have until 7:50 p.m. to get your request in, get your $5 priority request in. There is a 15+ list. So if you want to get your song heard immediately, heard ASAP before the end of this live, minimum of a $20 dono, that would get you on the skip the line list, and that would get your song heard before the end of the live. And the last call will be at 7:50. Anything done after last call, any donos at the last call will be saved to tomorrow's live. So I appreciate y'all. Also, I may be doing a live early Friday. I know I said I'm off Friday and Saturday, but I'm leaving back to Ohio Friday. So I may be doing a earlier live before we leave out. 'Cause we leave it out at night. I like to leave at night. That way half the trip, nobody's gonna roll like that. So. Exactly, Tony.
Sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction, and today's story definitely demonstrates that. But before we get into that story, if you're a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious delivered in story format, then you've come to the right place because that's all we do, and we upload once a week. So if that's of interest to you, please offer to make the like button a nice fresh batch of donuts, but instead of filling them with custard, fill them with mayonnaise.
Ugh.
Also, please subscribe to our channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our weekly uploads. Okay, let's get into today's story. On the afternoon of July 18th, 1997, a man was driving down a road surrounded on both sides by trees in a rural part of Wisconsin called Douglas County. There were no other cars on the road, and so this guy was driving pretty fast. And as he rounded this bend in the road, something out the passenger side window on the side of the road in the grass caught his eye. He couldn't tell what it was, but it was a pretty big object, and after he drove right past it, he just couldn't stop thinking about it. Like, whatever it was, it just seemed out of place. And so for whatever reason, this man felt compelled to actually
Exactly,
stop
Bubble. He's
and go
just- he's
see
just
what it
good at it.
was. And so he slowed down and parked on the shoulder. He got out and began walking along the road back in the direction of this object. And as he got closer, he began to see this object again in the shoulder of the road, and it was sort of obscured by grass and other things, so he couldn't see what it was. But as he got closer, he saw the object was pretty big and it was all white. And as he took a few more steps and got within maybe 20 or 30 feet, he finally got a better look at this object, and he just froze. Because the object was a man wearing all white, a white suit, a white belt, white shoes, all white, and he was laying on the side of the road, just totally motionless. And for a second, the driver thought, maybe this guy is sleeping, but after taking only a few more steps and getting a totally unobstructed view at this guy, he saw there was a gaping hole in this man's chest. He was obviously dead. And so the driver turned around, ran back to his car, sped to the nearest house, and called 911. The next morning, a Douglas County detective named Stephen Long was sitting at his desk looking at the photos of the dead man in white. This murder case was less than 24 hours old, but already this was one of the weirder cases that this detective had ever been assigned to. The victim had pretty much immediately been identified because he was carrying on his person his wallet, and in his wallet was his driver's license, and so they knew who he was. But the man in white's identity actually made the whole case.
Does he have a prompter, or does he remember all this shit?
More confusing, not less. And Mark had no obvious ties to the area, so what was this rich guy doing 3 hours from home, dressed all in white, getting shot to death on the side of the road? Like, it didn't add up. The dead man was a 45-year-old millionaire named
Yo, Jay,
Mark Foster.
what's your debut
Mark
song name?
lived 3 hours away in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and had no discernible ties to Douglas County. And so the detective was thinking, what is this rich guy doing here, dressed head to toe, all in white, getting murdered on the side of some local random back road? But things only got more confusing from there. After the medical examiner did Mark's autopsy, he told Detective Long that he had discovered a note inside of Mark's shoe. And the note just said, "Jack Frazier isn't here, but it's Jimmy Bailey? Or a lookalike? I hope I'm okay." Now, nobody, including Detective Long, had any idea what this note meant. It was far too cryptic. But when they ran Jack Frazier and Jimmy Bailey's names through their database, the police discovered that both of those men, one, existed, and two, they lived in Minnesota, same as Mark Foster. And so naturally, Detective Long began to suspect that maybe those two men were connected in some way to Mark Foster. Maybe they were involved in his murder, or maybe they were actually his killer or killers. He didn't know, but it was his best lead. So Detective Long decided he would just have to go to Minneapolis to try to find out more. A few hours later, Detective Long parked his car at the Minneapolis police station. He got out and walked inside the building. Waiting for him inside was the local detective who Mark had already spoken to. And so after meeting this detective, the two of them went into an interview room where Mark Foster's wife was waiting for them. And right away, Detective Long noticed that she was very pregnant and at least 15 or 20 years younger than Mark. But despite that, she seemed very composed. It would turn out she'd already been told about her husband's death, and she was basically resigned to the fact that she was here to try to answer questions to figure out what happened. And so
Out
the
the top
detective
of the
sat down and
dome?
they began to interview her. And then when they brought up the note that was found in Mark's shoe, specifically when they said the two names that were on that note, Jack Frazier and Jimmy Bailey, when they said that, it triggered something in Mark Foster's wife. She immediately began to cry, and then in between sobs, she would tell the detectives that she knew who those two men were. She told them that she had previously had relationships with both of them before marrying Mark. And she said after she married Mark, Jack and Jimmy became very jealous. They didn't like the idea that she had chosen Mark over them. And so she had always felt like those two, Jack and Jimmy, sort of had it out for Mark as a result of this romantic rivalry. After the interview with Mark's wife ended, Detective Long began to think that, despite this case appearing on the surface to be very odd and confusing, that perhaps in reality, it was quite simple. Maybe Jimmy and Jack were so jealous of Mark that they killed Mark. I mean, based on what Mark's wife had just told them in the interview about them being romantic rivals of Mark, and also the fact that that note was in Mark's shoe and named those two men, it certainly seemed very possible. But over the next couple of days that Detective Long began digging into this theory, that theory fell apart. Because it would turn out Jack Frazier and Jimmy Bailey had absolutely airtight alibis. They simply couldn't have been the killers. Now,
That's crazy. Yo, what's good, Truth?
Absolutely airtight alibis. They simply couldn't have been the killers. Now, Detective Long was obviously frustrated. He felt like he really had it here. But he was not deterred. He decided his next move would be to try to better understand his victim. To this point, he had already interviewed a lot of Mark's friends and family, but something he had not done yet was simply go to Mark's house and have a look around. So Detective Long got a search warrant, and on July 29th, roughly a week after Mark was killed, Detective Long, along with another detective, pulled up in front of Mark Foster's large two-story home in the middle of a quiet suburban neighborhood. Now, from the outside, the home looked totally ordinary relative to its neighbors. But once they got inside the house, it was anything but. The detectives made their way up to the front door and knocked, and a few seconds later, Mark Foster's wife opened up the door and let them inside. And right away, Detective Long is looking around and he's seeing all over the walls on the first floor of the house are these graphic pictures and paintings of naked people. And then in addition to that, on some of the coffee tables and various surfaces on the first floor, right when you walk in, are all these pornographic magazines and books everywhere. And Mark's wife didn't acknowledge any of it. She acted like it was completely normal to have all this stuff right in the front part of your house. And so the two detectives are looking at each other as, Mark's wife is leading them on this tour through the first floor. And at some point,
I smell like something's burning or cooking, y'all. Hold on. All right, y'all. I am back. Keep in mind, y'all, this is the last video of the evening. This is the last one of the evening. Thank y'all for the donos this evening. Thank y'all for chilling out, your time, your support. We'll be back at it tomorrow. We'll be back at it tomorrow at 5. I didn't help the sister-in-law out with a lot of things that need to be helped out with. That's mainly why the lives have been starting a little bit later than usual. And so there's just a lot of stuff out. Me and the wife wanted to make sure it was done for her and ready and whatnot. So when we leave, like everything's like copacetic. So tomorrow we're back on schedule. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. Don't forget, I'll be on Twitch as well. We are going to be what up, Sly? We're going to be streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I'm bringing my live reactions from YouTube to Twitch as well. We're streaming on both platforms, and then in return, I am bringing my gaming over to YouTube. So, big W, y'all.
Detective Long just said, hey, Mrs. Foster, why don't you have a seat on the couch and you just let us take a look around your house on our own? And so she said, okay. She sat down on the couch, and then the two detectives, they left the living room, went back to the front of the house, and made their way upstairs. And once they got upstairs, they found the master suite, and there was all this bondage gear inside. There were leather straps attached to the bedposts, there was whips and handcuffs, there was also additional pornographic material in there.
He was about that
considering what
life.
the detectives had seen downstairs, this sort of felt on par for this house. And so after searching the other bedrooms and other rooms on the second floor and finding more pornographic material basically everywhere, the detectives found their way back to the hallway in the second floor, and they noticed there was a rope hanging down from the ceiling, and it was attached to the pull door that led to the attic. And so the two detectives, they walked over, they pulled the rope down, it revealed this fold-out set of stairs that came down from the attic, and once those were in place, the two detectives began climbing up. And once they got up there, they discovered that this attic was not a storage space, like many attics are in American homes. Instead, this attic was a fully functional room that sort of resembled like a satanic dungeon of sorts.
Nope.
All the walls were totally jet black, and there were all these burned out candles all over the place and tarot cards littering the floor. And on the back of the attic, basically all the way on the other side, there was what appeared to be an altar that sort of overlooked the entire room. And on the altar were more candles, and there was a voodoo doll. I mean, it's totally creepy, and the two detectives are looking at each other like, what's going on here? And so the detectives, they climbed all the way into the attic and then slowly began walking across towards the altar. And when they got close enough to actually see the altar up close, they just froze. Because sitting on the altar, in addition to the candles and the voodoo doll, were 2 business cards. Their own business cards.
Hey, it's Mr. Ballin here, and I am so excited to tell you all about a brand new podcast from LoccdWolf. It totally trees like war. It's called The Ad.
Downstairs and confronted. Detective Long and his partner immediately went downstairs and confronted Mark's wife about the attic. Like, what's going on up there? Why are our business cards on your altar? But Mark's wife, the second that attic was mentioned, went silent. She refused to speak about anything to do with the attic. And so after a minute, realizing this conversation was going nowhere, Detective Long and his partner called for backup. And as they waited for backup, the two of them stepped away from Mark's wife and began speculating, like, is this a cult? Was Mark a part of a cult that like ran it out of his attic? Like, what's going on here? And are we being targeted by the cult? Is that why our names are on the altar? A few minutes later, backup arrived, and they would do a much more extensive search of the property. But other than finding more pornographic materials and, bondage gear, there really wasn't anything else substantive that connected Mark or his wife to what happened to Mark, or what Mark was even doing in this house. Was he in a cult? They didn't know. And so ultimately, Detective Long and his partner told Mark's wife, who still is being quiet at this point, that she should not leave town because they were going to follow up with her soon. Now, in fairness, Detective Long couldn't tell if Mark's wife was being silent and not talking about what was going on in her house because, she was complicit in some way in what happened to Mark, or if she was maybe being threatened by somebody and she was afraid to talk. They didn't know. But either way, after leaving the property after the search was over, Detective Long and his partner felt like their next move was to try to learn more about cults.
My next move would have been getting the fuck out of there. My next move would have been somebody else needs to be on this case because I'm not doing it.
They needed a cult expert. And it just so happened there was an occult bookstore very close to Mark's house. And so they decided they would start there. And right away, their decision to go to that bookstore paid dividends, but not how the detectives expected. It would turn out the owner of that bookstore was indeed a cult expert. But much more importantly, and relevant to this case, was that the owner happened to personally know Mark Foster. And he told the detectives that Mark came to his bookstore all the time, and also the owner said he knew a bunch of Mark's friends. And so by the time the detectives left the bookstore, they had learned a little bit about cults, but more importantly, they left with a list of names the owner had given them of known associates of Mark Foster who maybe were involved in whatever was going on in Mark's house. And so maybe they had information about what
that old T-Move version of Charlie Chaplin. If you don't get the fuck out of here. I know y'all see this. I know they lying. I know they lying.
What happened to Mark. The detectives were able to track down everybody on this list very quickly, and they were all young people in their 20s. And in each of the interviews they conducted, each of these young people were very open about being in what they called a religious group that they said Mark was a part of as well. Now, the detectives theorized that this religious group was very likely a cult, like they believed, but they didn't call it a cult. They called it a group. But the detectives didn't let up. They kept pressing these people until eventually a new name surfaced, Greg Freisner. Now, none of these people said Greg was in charge of the cult. Instead, they just sort of said, well, talk to Greg if you want more information about our group. The detectives naturally began to wonder if this Greg person was the cult leader, or maybe...
Who the fuck is Greg? No, we got a Greg. Does she look? This is why I couldn't be a detective, because shit like this this makes you low-key like, what the fuck? Like, this shit goes on in the United States. In our own private little small bubble of what we call life, you got some shit like this happening.
Maybe he was Mark's killer, or maybe he was both. But regardless, it seemed pretty apparent that they needed to talk to Greg because he might have more information about what happened to Mark. It took a few days, but the detectives were able to track Greg.
Nah, motherfucker like J. Cole. He looked like J. Cole. Bro, I think I'm lying. A young J. Cole. I think I'm lying. Hold on. All right, y'all see that? Y'all see him? How? How the fuck? In the words of Conor McGregor, how the fuck is this possible? J. Cole, Greg. Yo, vibe reactions. What up, J. Cole, Greg. Just Greg. Let me see. Let's get some more short hair going on. Is it? Y'all can't, bruh. J. Cole just stopped being in the cult and became a rapper.
Greg down, and they brought him in for an interview. And boy, oh boy, did Greg have a story to tell. Based on what Greg told the detectives, here is what happened to Mark on the day that he died, on July 18th, 1997. On that day, Greg Freisner met Mark Foster at Mark's home. And when Mark came outside, he was dressed head to toe in white, something he would do for special ceremonies. And so Mark, he came down the steps, didn't say a word to Greg. They went to Greg's car. Greg hopped in the driver's seat, and Mark climbed into the back seat. And before long, they took off and began driving northeast. And for hours, these two just drove in total silence. Mark just stared out the window, and Greg...
You literally just hit a mouse with a rock? That's wild. I just reread that.
these two just drove in total silence. Mark just stared out the window and Greg focused on driving. The only thing that happened during this multi-hour-long drive was at some point Mark pulled out a piece of paper from his coat pocket and he wrote something on it, and then after staring at it, he kind of smiled and tucked it into his shoe. And then a little bit later, Greg pulled over on the side of the road in Douglas County, Wisconsin, on this random backcountry road. And as soon as they pulled over, again without saying anything, Greg and Mark got out of the car and they went around to the back of the car where the trunk was. And the two men are kind of stretching, it's been a long drive, taking in the scenery. And then before long, Greg pops open the trunk. And in the trunk is a rifle. Neither man have any strong reaction to this. Greg just reaches down, pulls the rifle out, and Mark, calm as can be, just begins walking over to the side of the road, to the shoulder. And then once he got to the shoulder, Greg came over and stood right in front of him and just looked intently into Mark's eyes, looking for the signal. And at some point, after Mark kind of composed himself, he nodded at Greg, at which point Greg raised that rifle, placed the barrel directly on Mark's chest, and fired. Mark crumpled to the ground, and he laid there for a second just moaning horribly, and Greg just stood over him watching until finally Mark went silent and died, at which point Greg casually went back to his car, got inside, and drove home. The only time he stopped was to throw his rifle into a nearby river. But once Greg got home, he was overjoyed because he knew the sacred ritual he had just carried out with Mark had been a total success. It had gone exactly to plan. It would turn out Mark Foster was absolutely a member of that religious group, the cult, if you will. Except he was not just a member. He was the cult's leader. And Mark is the one who orchestrated his own death. However, Mark did not view his death as him actually dying. Quite the opposite.
We celebrate life as we celebrate death. Death is nothing to be afraid of. Death is a great crossroads, a change in attitude, a change in longitude, a change in the way that we perceive our spirit. When we reach that portal, they'll ring some golden bells.
He believed that what he and Greg, his most devout follower, were going to do, this sacred ritual, was after Greg fires the shot into his chest and ends this body's life, that his soul, his consciousness, and his power will be transferred into Greg. Basically, his soul will go into Greg. And Mark believed once this transfer happened, that basically he would be immortal, that his soul would never die. It would stay in Greg and then maybe at some point get transferred to somebody else, but basically he would be here forever. The bizarre note that was found in Mark's shoe, the note that he wrote and stuffed in there, that note was designed to throw police off the trail. He knew that he was having Greg murder him, again for this ritual, but he wanted to make sure Greg didn't get caught. And so he wrote on the note very specifically Jack Frazier and Jimmy Bailey. Those two people he hated. He hated that they had been in past relationships with his wife, and they hated him. And so he figured if he was going to create a scapegoat for his murder, who better than his romantic rivals? They had nothing to do with it. He just named them in that cryptic note to get them in trouble. As for all the pornography and...
Oh, no, this crazy. You know, do you know this remind me of? What's that Denzel movie? That Denzel movie about the demonic spirit that would jump to people through the touch. And that song, time is on my side. Yes, it is. What movie is that? I'll see it when I see the damn. Fallen. It was called Fallen. If I haven't seen Denzel Washington's movie Fallen, you need to. Legit. This police officer, Denzel, witnesses the execution of a serial killer, and the serial killer's spirit was transferring through other people who he was touching and committing his murders and stuff. But that's what this motherfucker thought he was.
Bondage gear that was found inside of Mark's home, well, that all played a role in Mark's cult as well. He was a firm believer that the more sex he had with his followers, often multiple followers at the same time, the more powerful he would become. As for the detective's business cards found on
Sorry.
same time, the more powerful he would become. As for the detective's business cards found on the altar up in the attic, those were very likely placed there by followers of Mark, so members of the cult, in an effort to potentially, thwart their efforts to solve the case. They might have believed that by placing those on there and performing various rituals, that somehow would prevent them from solving the case. We don't know for sure. That's the theory around why they were there, but obviously that didn't work because the detectives solved the case. Greg Freisner would ultimately be found guilty for playing a role in Mark's death. He obviously was the trigger man, and so he was sentenced to 10 years in prison. As for Mark's wife, although she definitely knew about the cult and may have been a participant, there was never any evidence that actually connected her to Mark's murder, and so she was never charged with any crime.
An American submarine, L2, was hurrying to...
What? Bro, the shit that happens in the United States, he is goated of storytelling, but in my opinion, he be picking some of the most bizarre stories. The most bizarre stories. That was freaking nuts. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. That is a way. That is a way to end the live right there. That is a way. Yo, I appreciate every single last one of y'all for tuning in, chilling with your boy. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support. Thank y'all for the donos. I will see you guys tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, back here on YouTube and Twitch. Yo, what's good, Ray? What up, baby? I will see y'all back here for the reactions tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern on Twitch and YouTube. YouTube. I know I usually get on my RP and do just Twitch. Tonight, I'll be debuting my RP to you guys as well. On this channel. So make sure you guys tune in. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the love. I will see you guys soon. I'm taking a little break before we get back over on some RP. So you guys be sexy, stay safe, have a safe night. Again, thank y'all for all the love and support, all the donos, and I will catch you guys next time.